Okay, this is video number 2. This is where we're going to start running the actual software. So here we go. We walk over to we go over to the software here by clicking this little world. And the goal here is to figure out take an inventory of the ads that you're going to be running. You'll take the zip code out of here, or the state. So you can pull the state. This is in Colorado, and the zip code. Somehow log that in your information. And then we'll set up accounts with random names. And I have 3 different domains that all go into one domain. So you'll just come up with a name, I don't know, Susan. And we have 3 different domains. I'll put them here that we can use, and we'll want to randomize them. So when you create accounts, you can do them at landteam.org. You can do them at azrto.org. And you can do them at landdeal.org. So let's create the emails. So let's do Susan at azrto. I'm sorry, it's not .org, it's .info. On this one, it's .info. So Susan at azrto.info, and then we will copy the password into this. Copy the email into this. We will copy the email into this. We'll copy the password into this. So these 3 get copied from the cells above, and they'll always contain these same information. So, and then whatever state that it's getting posted in, the next ad here looked like it was Colorado, but we'll check that here in a minute. So this one was already posted. So if we click up here on the arrow, go to the next ad, it looks like this next one is in Colorado as well. So let's go back to our account. We'll type in Colorado here. And we make sure that nothing else is checked, so it's only this one that's checked. Now when we get more advanced, we can probably load all of these accounts at one time and then just let the software run and just let it keep running. But for now, we're just doing one, so we'll check that. All this has to be like this. Auto pause while phone verification or payment. So that's going to stop the software when the phone verification page comes up. So now let's go over to our ads page. I'm not going to add any images this time, just because let's get this thing live for testing. Colorado, I'm going to post to Denver. And then, so it's already selected the city. Now this should already automatically be selected when we import all the database. So all the ads, everything about this will already be imported. And then we go over to here, we go to post, and we have to click stop, which makes sure that it stops all the old campaigns. And then let's make sure that we're on the right campaign. So I'm going to name this. Name it number 10. And make sure that I'm on number 10 over here for the campaigns. Yep, I want to CL1 terms 10. So we're going to post that one ad. Nothing else is selected. It's good. Let's make sure nothing else is selected in here. Okay, we're good. So now we click post ads. Now the first thing it's going to do is clear out your cookies, cache, all that jazz. Okay, it tried to log in, couldn't, wasn't an account, so now it's going and it's going to create an account. It just created an account at Susan at azrto.info. Now it's going to log into that account. And up here in the top, whatever you call this, spacebar, it will tell you what's going on with the software. OK means it's on track and it's doing what it should be doing. So it logged into the email. Now it's going to click on this email and do whatever it needs to do. just sit here and watch it. Okay, so it logged into the email. Now it's clicking that. And see this 59, we're going to want to vary this. So every time we log in, and each day we'll change this to somewhere between 45 and 60. Just skew it a little bit each time. The thing about Craigslist is the more things that you can randomize and make them look like it's not the same person or same thing logging in, the better off we're going to be. So everything gets varied. So it's accepting the terms, says OK, so that means it's run along good. Okay, now you always want to make sure that it logged into the account. So see how it says home of Susan, so that means it's going to post to the account that's listed up here. If it didn't have an account here and it said log in here instead of log out, we would know that it's posting without an account. And that's fine if that's what we wanted to do, but right now we're trying to create accounts, so we want to make sure that it's actually logged into the account, and then it posts to that account, which will give us a what's called a PVA, a phone verified account. Okay, now it says not responding up here. Okay, so hopefully it corrected itself. Now for some reason, I don't know, this is some sort of an error. It restarted the IP address right then and there. And I don't think that it should have. That might be an error in the script. Maybe you can help us correct that. But it should renew it either before the ad or after the ad is done. And then once that's it. It doesn't have to renew again. Hopefully you can maybe stop this script and write your own, and it'll correct that error. But now we got to wait for this thing to restart, so I'm going to pause the video. Okay, it finished resetting the IP for whatever unknown reason. And so here we go. It should pick back up where it left off. It says OK. All right, it's logging into some email, I guess. It's going to log back into the account. Oh, now it says all done. So that is unsuccessful. I don't know why that software did that, but you see here, it's all done up here. So that's where this ad started. So we stopped it, and then we started posting the ad, and then creating the account, and it says failed here, clearing cache. So I don't know why it failed, but it failed right there. So we would want the software script to come back in here, click stop, not change anything else, and just do it again. Now let's click post, and it's going to actually log into the account this time because it already has an account created. So it's still got the same user credentials logged in, so it should first thing go to the account and log into it. Okay, there it is, logging into the account. Should open it up now. Yep, so now we're logged in as Susan at azrto.info. That's good, that's what we wanted. Real estate by owner. It's looking for images. There was none this time, so now it's automatically posting all this content. It's logging back into the email. Okay, so now it has reached the time where it actually paused the account because it needs a phone verified number, and this is where the number would come in handy to where we get from the thing that we just reset. So we would take the number on file from the Verizon reset that we did. I'll show you that in video number 3.